Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Some of you might be delighted to know that for once in I don't know how long, some British drama actually did appear on my FYP. I say drama actually fairly loosely because this misogynistic man does not deserve a platform. You probably don't even know who he is. I had no idea who he was, but as soon as I started digging to the meal prep king, literally, that is what he calls himself. Also known as John Clark.
Have some respect for females. Nope.
It's definitely not hee hee ha ha drama, but it's really fascinating how this man has managed to gain such a large TikTok following whilst being a misogynistic piece of...
Well, you can tell she's massively overweight and she's going to do with her life. There's nothing I would regret. I've got the highest views I've ever had on social media. Kind of blonde head, but the rest of you is definitely going to be fat.
We're just going to have to grab a coffee, grab a glass of wine, grab some water, grab a snack, grab anything, because we might be here a little while. If anyone's wondering, because of course I have been redecorating, if you're wondering what this is, I feel like I've literally got like Big Ben. It's huge. Like, I can't even do it justice. It's a massive clock, but I'm going to get some more artwork to go up behind me. I don't know what it is. I've always loved massive clocks, so I can't even say I'm too unhappy about it. Oh, right, where do I start? Okay, so there was this creator called Dolly Holly 86, and she appeared on my FYP, and she was saying that she had no idea who this man was. She does try-ons, lovely clothes. She's a plus-size woman, as she says. She's absolutely freaking gorgeous. And this snail trail of a man decides to come in and basically start degrading her for the way that she looks, and it was really nasty.
How has this disrespectful man got 2.5 million followers? 2.5 million followers, when no doubt half of these are women. He has clearly an issue with women. This man came into my live this morning. I don't know who he is. Let me tell you how it went. This morning, I came into work. I decided to do my unboxing of clothing, which I do every time that I am live. He decided to come in and absolutely target me, jumping onto a woman's live that he has no clue who they are, and sits there and says, size of it. The size of it. Who do you think you are? You are a very brave person, I'm going to assure you now. That jumpsuit is huge. And went on to say, I look like a tent and everything else. Explain something to you. I'm not here to please you. I'm not here to please you. I'm not here to please your platform. Couldn't give two hoots about what you think of me, but the fact that you could have done that to somebody who actually is really bothered about their weight or really bothered about what they look like, do you know what you could have done to them? Do you ever think about that when it goes through your little mind about what you actually could have done? I think you're 2 sandwiches short of a picnic, mate. Let me tell you that for sure. The fact it's 2024, you've got the audacity to come into a woman's room you know nothing about and sit there and say things about her and the clothes that she wears. Who the fuck do you think you are? First up, who do you think you are? You might have 2.5 million followers. Think you need to get off that high horse. I've got 2 million followers, but never would I sit there and go round thinking because I've got 2 million, I can treat people like shit. Because I tell you what, you can't do that.
Went to go and check his TikTok. He's got millions of followers, and the law is that him and I think it's actually his ex-wife, who I believe there was like a correlation between them splitting up and his misogynistic live rant, which we're going to get onto in just a minute. Him and his ex needed to lose weight. They were a lot bigger, and so they then dedicated this whole entire platform to meal prepping. It says Clark rose to fame after he started sharing his diet and routine on social media. He and his partner Charlotte Denise prepare all of their meals for the week on a Sunday, which they portion and store in the fridge or freezer ready for meal times. This method has helped the couple to save money and lose weight, and has gained Clark more than 400,000 followers on Instagram and 1.5 million on TikTok. An outdated thing, so actually he's gained more at this point.
And things start fitting you, clothes start fitting you better, you start looking better in what you're wearing.
Now, what we didn't quite bargain for, right, is that he ended up getting a book deal. I think he had 2 different books, and these were wildly popular. They became like bestsellers. He would go on live saying that he has bestsellers and whatever. It was being published by Penguin. Now, this went on for a little while, and people really liked the books. They really liked the inspiration. You know, he was inspiring other people to lose weight, as was his wife.
We received news this morning that the Meal Prep King Plan cookbook is a Sunday Times bestseller officially.
I've been going back through the videos and yeah, all right, he just seems like someone who wants to help other people lose weight. However, what ended up happening in 2022, he appeared online, on live, and gave the most disgusting, misogynistic rant coming out of that man's mouth. It was misogynistic, it was horrible. At one point, he like hocked and like spat and then went and was just like degrading women. Like the whole thing was really nasty. And I found this over on X. I can't call it X, like Twitter. And yeah, listen to this.
Yeah, I see that as a good thing. Have some respect for females. Nope, you're all Why is his nose so swelled? Because I got whacked. I can't read all these messages, far too many. But I do like kind of pissing women off. Strange. I'm a woman. I'm a female, and I have rights. Shut the up, you. Honestly, I'm a woman, and I deserve rights. Single men, reveal yourself. Yes. I'm not against women. I just don't agree with there's some sort of hierarchy. It's weird. I'm a female and I've got a hierarchy. A hierarchy of what? Shut the fucking... But I tell you what, if it keeps a following, people love it. No need to be heartbroken. I'm not really this bad in general. But I am opinionated on certain things. But you must admit, you're a woman. It's like basically what it is. What I want to do is I want to self-sabotage men off. Nobody buys his books. A Sunday Times bestseller of selling over 125,000 copies. I would disagree with you. You're talking shit. I wish it was fucker in the world. I can't afford it. I'm scared, like everybody else in the world.
Following this, right, still has a really big following. The cookbook author known as the Meal Prep King will no longer be published by Penguin Random House after he posted a misogynistic video on social media. John Clark, whose book The Meal Prep King Plan was a Sunday Times bestseller, repeatedly referred to women as effing, scruffy, see you next Tuesdays, during an Instagram live on Monday night, according to a clip shared on social media. That's how I went and found it. Penguin Books UK. Penguin Michael Joseph is appalled by John Clark's unacceptable behaviour. We do not have any more books under contract with John and will not be working with him in the future. Now, I went and I tried to find some video of him addressing stuff. Of course, the women on this live, and even men, right? Men were standing up for the women. People in there who were going, this is disgusting. And I'm hoping that you also find it really disgusting as well.
Quick video to say thank you to all the people who stood by me, for everybody who worried about me, stuck by me, continued to follow me, support me. Thank you.
I am severely surprised that TikTok has not taken away this man's channel just following that live. Because it gets worse. You think it can't get any worse? It gets worse. So Dolly Holly, the absolute gem of a goddess that she is standing 10 toes down on this guy is misogynistic, this guy does not deserve a platform, and she keeps on going. She finds out information about him. Do you want to know the information that this woman finds out? He attacked a young woman He attacked a young woman in 2016.
Plot thickens for Mr. Clark. Suspended jail term for a man who attacked a young woman in her home. John Clark, Black from Blackrod near Bolton, received an 8-month suspended jail term after he pleaded guilty to assault causing actual bodily harm and criminal damage. This is from the judge, by the way, that he's come very close to a prison sentence. The judge told him, "You are a controlling, arrogant and self-righteous individual who poses and will continue to pose a high risk of using violence against women," which he will, and we will always. Do you know what the worst part about it is? This is a human being, and it's just so sad. He actually dragged her out of her bed by her hair, struck on the face, and her left cheek was left swollen, bruised and scratched.
Pair that together with his misogynistic rant and all of that. In that time period, we're not talking about stuff we're going to be addressing with Holly and the other people that he's also been attacking in their lives. Seems like a bit of a danger to women. He seems like a bit of a danger to women. I'm not going to lie to you. Not just him saying these words, he literally attacked a lady in 2016 and just about scraped prison time. He should have gone to prison. It's worse because more people are coming out and they are saying that he keeps on slipping and sliding like a slithery little serpent into women's lives, commenting on the way that they look.
You see that? My face is gone. I'm still overweight officially, and my face is gone. Oh my God. Why is it people who really have no right to comment on people's looks that do so?
Filters out pretty much any comment that is saying anything about anything. So if you now go onto his channel, it will say like 250 comments. But you click on it and there's no comments to be shown because he is either mass deleting or he's got like a filter on it and he's just put every single buzzword possible. It's severely messed up because you're going to have people that aren't as like anally online as I am and maybe you, who is actually aware of what is going on. Like, believe it or not, some people do not use their FYP. They just go straight on to followed and they just see whatever's going, like whoever they follow, they just want that. A lot of people don't even check their FYP. I think that's madness, but everyone does things very differently. So a lot of people may not even realize what kind of a person this man even is. But it gets worse because instead of him simmering down, acknowledging the comments or anything, he goes after Dolly Holly more. Dolly Holly has released several videos of him, I'm not joking, just ranting and calling her like a fat whatever and like saying disgusting things. You shouldn't be saying to anyone, women, man, like equally, you should not be saying this to anyone, but he specifically targets women. And basically most of his following is made up of women.
From some deluded, overweight woman who literally has too much time on her hands.
Hi guys, I am the plus size content creator that he is referring to.
Now, I'm only going to keep it brief. I'm not going to do a story on it because I'm not giving people the clout from my videos. I ain't got the time. I'll take the followers from her side. And I'm not giving her the airtime.
You did give me the airtime because you had to make a video on your storyline. So clearly you are bothered.
Firstly, she's above average sized woman. And when I say above average, I mean way above average sized woman, yeah?
The only thing that's above is me above you. And I'm sure you used to be a bigger man, did you not?
But I made a comment on one of her live videos this morning.
He didn't make one comment. He made several comments.
I popped into one of her lives and she had this play suit. Well, you say play suit and it was fucking huge. I'm talking massive. Like, you couldn't see the screen when she held it up.
It's the jumpsuit he was referring to, size 20 by the way, and absolutely frigging stunning. You just helped me promote it, mate. So guys, this is from Curbsy. I will link it in another video, so please come back later on today because it will be linked and you can buy it. It's absolutely stunning. Great for the bunda, by the way. Beautiful. But yeah, ladies, if you do want to buy it, then I will link it for you. Love it. Thanks for that, mate.
So I said, state of it, it's fucking huge. The fact that she thought I was referring to her, what does that tell you about her and the size of her?
I am overweight, but that's because I eat men like you up. Like you, unfortunately, lack self-esteem and confidence, and that's why you've had to make quite a few changes to the way you look to feel something. I've been 2 sizes. I was big, I got small, and now I'm back to the size that I am happy.
I know I've got all these overweight women messaging me saying, you said this, you said that. Somebody made a video about me. I went from 400,000 to 4 million followers. She took it upon herself to say it was about her and her appearance. Well, that's on her because she knows what she looks like. Nothing to do with me. However, if the shoe fits, You might want to put it on.
This man is just ick. If you are aware of, I'm not going to be calling him the meal prep king anymore because, like, he does not deserve that title. If anyone comes across John Clark on their FYP or you, like, followed him, please go and unfollow him. Especially if you're a woman. Please give that a little bit of an unfollow because this man is, like, actually repulsive and he keeps on going. So Dolly Holly has now made her way onto Instagram and she is trying to get the word out that this man needs to be cancelled. Right, he needs to go. He really does need to go. And I don't say that lightly because, believe it or not, I don't actually feel like cancellation is a real thing. But this man, considering everything that I've just said, physically attacking a woman, him going off on misogynistic, disgusting rants.
Lady, definitely a single mum. Got around you. You've got no money whatsoever. The girls are rough. Thank you for buying the books. You fat, lazy I'm gonna come round, I'm gonna give you shit. Really? You fat whale. You can tell she's massively overweight and she's gonna do all with her life. There's nothing I would regret. I've got the highest views I've ever had on social media. Kind of blonde head, but the rest of you is definitely gonna be fat.
TikTok needs to do something about it. Like, this man should not have a platform. If Penguin can cease publishing and get rid of their books, then I'm sure as hell that TikTok could maybe manage to get rid of this guy's platform. I would just like to add as well is that since I've been making this video, Dolly Holly has come out where she's obviously had people reaching out to her because she has been the girl. She has been the girl, the person who has basically thrust this guy's disgusting ways into the limelight. So she's had a lot of people reach out to her, and I will leave her TikTok and her Instagram in the description box so that you can just go have a little look. Such as, if the kid has disabilities, it's the fat mum's fault. Threatening women, saying that he's gonna unalive them and make it look like an accident. And it keeps on going on. To be honest, what I really think has happened is that we've got a situation where, like, he went on a misogynistic rant and he's just a misogynist in general and he is a women a user according to the courts. His wife has, like, run for the hills, and it's meant that he's now got such a deep-rooted hatred for women because the one woman that was, like, supposed to love him, yeah, yeeted out of that pretty damn quickly. That's just what I think, allegedly, and I think that's what a lot of other people think as well. But either way, like, this is the kind of stuff that appears on British TikTok feed, by the way. It's never much fun. It's mostly just skits and then just the lowest of the low, the lowest common denominator of people just appearing on my feed, and I'm just like, what is up with you? Why are you here? Definitely go and show some support to Dolly Holly, like 110%. She needs the support because she is just getting attacked verbally left, right and centre by this man, and he should not have a platform.
Those are normal opinions. Like your perfume. Didn't like your perfume yesterday. Yours are vulgar, evil, and I genuinely do think you might have screws missing. That's bitter and have that much hatred towards women who have a very sad life.
But that is pretty much all I've got to say for you guys today. Sorry if I was a bit ranty, sorry if I was a little bit ravey, but I just got to get that off my chest. I'm going to get back to painting now because I've started painting a portion of my living room pink. I don't know how it happened. But I went into Wix and I was like, I want dusty pink, and they didn't have any dusty pink. So I settled for this, like, baby pink. So now I've got one wall that I've been ripping wallpaper down from. And it's pink. To be fair, I will show it when it's finished. It goes really well with the teal. So whatever. I'm living out, like, my decorative fantasy, and whenever anyone questions me and goes, "Oh, are you sure?" I'm just like, I've got a vision. Let me stay in my vision. I've got a vision. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work, but I've got a vision, god damn it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day wherever you are in this world. Take care of each other, take care of yourselves, and I will catch up with you guys in the next video.